At one rental at a time, we are a channel of 8, 9, 10 millionaires that come back to talk about what is going on in the housing market today. We have Dustin from Convoy Home Loans, and today we're going to talk about the proposal for a $25,000 grant for down payment for first time or first generational home buyers. Dustin, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So let me summarize what I read, and please correct me if you read anything different. So first and foremost, $100 billion has been allocated. This is yet to be voted on, but it seems, hey, if the money's there, government likes to spend. I do know the cap is $25,000. It could be for down payment, closing costs, rate buy downs. I also know that the term first generational home buyer is a little twist, so it's not first time home buyers. But what do you think of this program? Then we'll get into supply and demand because I think this is going to have a shocking turn of affairs for a lot of folks. But what do you think of this? 25,000 bucks for first generational home buyers.
Yeah, I think it's something that will shake the market a little bit if it does get approved. And like you said, it's already allocated, so they got the funds there if it does get approved. But very important for those watching that it's first generational home buyers. So not your first time home buyers, if you're, I believe the way they worded it, but if your parents or your superiors that you lived with were renters, then you're eligible.
Right.
And 25 grand, I mean, that is the down payment for most homes across the US. If there's 100 billion, I always like doing the math. What is that? 25,000, 40 gets to a million times 1,000, what, 40,000? That's like 4 million technically people. If I did the math, you tell me.
I'm going to do it
Um,
right now. I should have done the math earlier, but I didn't. But now I will. Here we go. So actually it's only 4,000. Is that right? I can't be right. 100 billion?
mm-mm.
So 100 billion. So that's
Yeah.
40,000. I was off by 3. Yeah. Let me try that again. I think I'm doing something wrong. So that's 100 million. Oh, my calculator doesn't go to a billion. So 100, so I'm off by that. Okay, so divide by 25. Yeah, 4 million. 4 million. 4
I'm good at
million.
I'm good at math, so I was a little, it hurt my head for a little bit saying that I was wrong. But yeah, 4 million technically. I don't know what the numbers are. I'm not going to pretend that an economist or know how many people are in a position. If there's 4 million people in the US that have,
Dude, stop, 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 stop.
right?
Dude, stop. We have a million homes available. Active million homes. We have 1 million homes for sale. More than half of those are luxury homes.
Yep.
So we're talking about, oh, dude. So let's just pretend, let's pretend there's, oh, God. Let's pretend there's 500,000 homes available, entry level homes, which there is not.
Not even close.
We are going to unleash potentially 4 million home buyers into a market where the available supply is 500,000. Do you not think that prices will skyrocket? I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's like we said, the demand right now with rates just say hovering 7, sub 7, whatever it is there, right? There's still a lot of people want to buy homes right now. The problem is obviously supply, and if we're going to just increase demand even more so, that isn't
Dude,
going to solve.
I am so glad we did this math because I had not done it earlier. Seriously, folks, we're talking about unlocking 4 million people in demand with there's no supply. I mean, I said this earlier on the daily financial news. Why don't you take the 100 billion and add it to do supply, like give tax incentives to sell or whatever you want to do? We need supply. I could not
Yeah,
imagine, dude. I could not. Sorry, dude. I cannot imagine 4 million more buyers. This is like the California Dream Act. You remember California Dream,
yeah,
which, oh, by the way, is coming back.
yeah.
So I think they had 200 million, might have been 100 million. Where basically California was going to be your partner in buying homes. They were going to put 20% down and going to become 20% owners.
Yeah.
That money got used in 8 days.
Yep.
I had agents and mortgage brokers telling me that they had 5, 6, 7, 8 people suddenly get into contract trying to get that money. If we unlock 4 million buyers, you could see home prices jump 20%. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. Easily.
I mean, Econ 101, supply and demand. Supply is 500,000. Demand is 4 million. What do you think happens?
Yep. Well, you know the numbers better across. What do you think the amount of people that are eligible to be a first-time generational home buyer are?
Oh, there's at least 4 million. I mean,
Right?
clearly. I mean, that's, I don't, so there's got to be, so roughly speaking, 35% of folks rent today. Let's assume half of those, their parents also rented. These are just wild assumptions, right?
That's fair.
Why not, right? So we've got to be talking
50 million?
50 million. Yeah, that's where my brain went. 50 million. And let's assume 50 million. Let's assume again, half of those won't qualify for other reasons. Credit. There's got to be caveats, I would hope. I hope we're not making this zero down for everyone. But you're going to get 4 million's easy. There will absolutely be 4 million people that go, give me my free money.
Yeah. And wasn't one of the provisions in it or caveats that like you had to stay in it for
5 years? No, 5 years. So it becomes a grant, meaning free if you live there 5 years. Now, if you leave it 2 or 3, it's prorated. You know, all of that stuff is to be ironed out. But 4 million, I knew this was going to be bad. I did not know it was going to be this atrocious. If we seriously unlock 4 million people into a supply market like this, housing could go up 20%.
Yeah. I'm glad we did the math on it. We said 2,500 billion. You're like, that's a lot of money to be giving away for 25,000 a person. That's literally 4 million people.
Because then you go back and think about, okay, the median home price I think got reported by existing home sales today at 410. That's the median.
Yeah.
So that's 50. So 50% of sales are below that 50 above, hence median. I mean, even at the median, let's call it 400 for easier math. You know, that's 5%. You get a conventional loan.
Yeah.
With no money down.
Yeah.
We do not have a demand problem, folks. We have a supply problem. If we are stupid enough, dumb enough to unlock 4 million buyers into this housing market, good luck. Housing will explode 20%. That is going to be my thumbnail on this video. Housing's going up 20% if this gets approved. Dustin, if somebody wanted to, just buy a home normal, how should they reach out to Convoy and say, hey, I want to help me buy a home?
You can go to convoyhomeloans.com and just mention you came from ORAT.
And folks, if this does get announced, you're still going to be going through your folks like Convoy Home Loans. So get in line. If I could tell you anything about the California Dream experience, get in line early, because that line got long and they only helped the first 10 or 11 people. So I'm a little bit nervous. Dustin, thank you so much. I am scared of this math.